It's the Caleb Lee MTGO Show.
Mox action, start things out. Horse apples. I think your question's dog shit, Trevor. Really, why? You coming in here and asking me to like rank myself against my friends and shit? Why would that possibly be a good question? Why would that be a thing that I would want to do? I think it's like super intuitive why that would be a dog shit question. I don't really want to rank myself either. I kind of don't want to talk to you. I'm just not going to do that. Just going to nope out of this combo. That seems better for me. I think my true name here. I'm going to get some equipment throw on it. Hey, Real Rankler. Thanks for the $100 donation. Cheers to you, Rankler. Very generous. Think about this Shadow Spear, huh? I had this card really dominate for me the other day. And it could just be really frustrating to deal with it on a true name. Is this a Cannoneer show? We have 2 cheap artifacts already. It'd be cool if we get the Sea Shark too. I've been really impressed with Cannoneer. Shit, what up? Hey, the Woof. Thanks for the 7 months. Oh, let's go, huh? I think this is just not that exciting of a card. It could be okay if we get, like, Psy and stuff. I'll grab it, but I'm not thrilled about it. Here's over Clamp. I mean, Clamp's good if you got stuff to Clamp. I don't really want to, like, bin my true name, right? Tireless Tracker could be sweet with Cannoneer. That is a Valk, though. This is about when I want to grab a Valk. Let's try this. Try slurping up Tracker here. Tracker can also work out really well with, like, Academy stuff. More of this shit. Valk could be interesting for a lot of different reasons. If I'd snagged it. Even just light splashes. Man, I'm really unexcited about Tez. We'd like finally gotten it out of the cube. It's just not something you want in most of your artifact decks. Same reason I took Reclaimer last time. If we end up with Academy, could be sweet. I dig the Talisman too, but I'm gonna take Shelldog here. It's pretty cool with like the Reclaimer to grab it. Sentinel does the same thing as Tireless Tracker does in terms of spitting out a bunch of artifacts. I think they're both gonna play really well with the Kappa Cannoneer. And now we have this critical mass of 3s, so like green dorks are starting to look good. Stuff like Noble Hierarch. Sideboard card. Yeah, I think I dig where this is going. So it's a bummer to pass Ancestral Recall, especially for like a off-color Mox. But I think I would rather have a Mox with this start, right? Just get to our 3s. Get to our 3s faster. I was talking about that critical mass of 3s. That said, the Jace Vryn's Prodigy is pretty good with Recall, isn't it? It's an on-color. Yeah, the Emerald. The Emerald's on-color. I'm going to take the Emerald. I'm going to take the Emerald here. Hey, Bill Ricardi. Thanks for 65 months. Yeah, more power. Oh, 4 power pack. A lot of people would be like really excited about this sort of pack, but it's actually unlucky for us because it means there's going to be less power to open up in pack 3. We wanted to open up a Mox Emerald in this pack, and then in pack 3 open up the Recall, see? Or we open up a Mox Emerald and then someone passes me the pack with 3 in it. Umezawa's is another cracked card with true name. I think we're gonna have the creatures for it. Remember we got a 4th pick Mox a few days ago? This is how? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. People, there was someone in the chat that was like, someone had to not know what they were doing, and I was like, that's not true at all. Sometimes those packs get opened. The fetch is kind of cool with tracker, but yeah, I'm just gonna grab the Sumazawas. I'm feeling this Grim Monolith. Triumph's not bad. Thinking about the Once Upon a Time. Too bad I can't find Moxen, huh? Roaring Revealed's usually pretty good, too. Yeah. I think I want one of those, too. The Lorien or the Once Upon a Time. Right now we're in a spot where a card like Force of Will is not a crazy thing to open and want to play, despite being an artifact base. Which would lean us towards Lorien. If we get an Academy, though, then Once Upon a Time more looks towards it. Sealy's a good card, but we already have a lot of things that are doing that. Doing the Sealy thing. Spinning out a bunch of artifacts. And they're better cards, right? Like the Sentinel and the Tireless Tracker are already flooding the board with artifacts. So Patchwork here is cast. It's on cast. Which is awkward, because some of our artifacts are like just spitting out tokens. Or some of our artifact production is not cast-based. It went really well, Web Theme. That's one of the reasons that we're in artifacts here again, is because Kappa Cannoneer was just bodying people last night. So I felt like doing that again. Yeah, I like Patchwork a lot. We can play it turn 1 off Mox, too. I think I want the fetch, though. I'm going to grab the fetch. Interesting. I favor one of the artifact creatures out of this pack. Since we have a bunch of 3s, maybe I should take Golos or the Golem or over the Dragon Engine. Dragon Engine's kind of hot with Umezawa's though, right? The double strike plus Umezawa's, double strike plus Shadow Spirit. I talked myself into the Dragon Engine. I'm gonna do that. We have like map tokens that can grow it, and oh, this pack's fucking sick. Yeah, I dig the Ponder. I dig the Pest Infestation. I dig the Throne, obviously. I dig the Talismans. Yeah, I'm gonna Ponder or Pest Infestation. If we had workshops, I'd be grabbing the Throne. Throne does some cool things with like the Tracker and Sentinel. I think I'm gonna Pest Infest. Give that Grim Monolith mana something to do. That'll assist again. I'm gonna Chariot over Batterskull here. Sometimes Chariot does really cool things in these decks. Make a Saga token, copy it with Chariot, that sort of thing. Yeah, no Mox and Wheel. So the Greaves plays well with Cannoneer and Chariot. It's not that exciting with True Name. It's kind of cool with Nettle Cyst. I don't think Basalt Monolith is that good here, is why I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the Greaves. I don't really want either. Probably not playing Treachery. Nice wheel there. We got some nice artifacts for the Patchwork. A little bit better than it looked first time. Man, I would take Academy pretty highly in this deck. Is Once Upon a Time supposed to replace a land? I kind of don't like that because it can't grab our Mox, right? The Basalt Monolith would have played well with Outcome. The Grim Monolith still does. Yeah, I think I dig it. I think I dig the Outcome. Not a bad Trinket Mage. I want to take Hull Breacher and then wheel one of these 1-drop artifacts. Maybe I'll just take the Aether Spellbomb and wheel like whatever blue card comes back. There's 4 blue cards here. They're not all going to disappear, right? What do y'all think about the Hull Breacher here? I think that Spellbomb is like weirdly good in our deck. You like Jace? I don't think I'm interested in the Jace. I like passing the Jace, because then other people take it. Then I can will the Trinket Mage. That's where I'm at. So I tend to like Uro in Vintage Cube, but I like it in decks that are filling up the graveyard. That's not what this deck's doing at all. We have almost no cards going to the graveyard. There's like the Jace loot, and Reclaimer can bin stuff. Yeah, they cut Factor Fiction from the cube. That was a really good Uro card. There's still Frantic Search. I'm looking at Talisman. I'm thinking about a Fractured Identity Splash, but right now we just have like no actual fixing, so it's kind of awkward. We do have this Lorien Reveal. We do have this Wooded Foothills. Could work out. I was thinking if that's what I want to be doing over the Talisman. Yeah, it's fucking interesting. What's our creature count? A little light for Cradle. I think I'm gonna Cradle anyway. The Birds of Paradise is pretty sweet. Nice fixer. Also helps our curve. But now we have 2 Moxes. Like, the 2 Moxes helps the curve a lot, too. Curve's a lot better than it looks. And we have Reclaimer to go find the Cradle. I'm just going to take the stupid Reclaimer. Or take the stupid Cradle. Thinking about Revoker. Thinking about one of these dorks. I thought I grabbed something with the idea that I might get an Emery later. Oh, the Spellbomb, right? The Aether Spellbomb. It is good with that card. Yeah, I think I dig it. I think I dig the Emery. Be a little bit better if we had like a Blister or something. Hexdrinker's also an option. The Manifold Key is an option, huh? Manifold playing well with the Grim Monolith. And the unblockability mattering here. Both the Lorien Revealed and Wooded Foothills get the Triome. Makes the Fractured Identity Splash a lot better. You haven't seen a Shorokai? We played one yesterday. It was pretty good. Ground out a control deck with it. I kind of really dig this Coalition Relic, even though we have this stack of 3s. The 3s aren't all 3s, actually. You know, like Emery's not gonna cost 3. And the Lantern and the Trinket Mage should come back. I'm gonna grab Lantern here. Lantern just gives me like one more card to recur with Emery. I think that's good. I think that's a good grab. Trinket Mage is kind of cool because it gets the Spell Bomb. That's another creature for Cradle. I don't think I like Oracle here. We're just not gonna have that many creatures, right? Or lands, right? We're gonna have like 14 lands in this deck. I don't think we're playing Witness either. A little sideboard action. We're gonna Trinket Mage fetch. The artifacts that are here. Spellbomb, Shadow Spirit, 2 Moxen. Could have been good Trinket Mage. This isn't remotely where you thought the deck was going. I mean, I was planning on putting Umezawa's true name from the start. But you're right, there's some twists in there. Yeah, I think we treat Once Upon a Time as a spell. Because again, there's only gonna be like 14 actual lands in here. I think I still want it. Really wanted an Academy. Hopefully the Guy's Cradle does something for me. We have a few cards that are good with Cradle, right? And like the Cherry and the Pest Infest. I'm gonna cut Unctus. Like I said earlier, I just haven't been impressed with that card. I'm gonna think about this paradoxical outcome. Maybe I won't main deck Hearse. Maybe Hearse is a sideboard card. Nah, Hellman. The Reclaimer. I think we want to play the Reclaimer. It's got value that it can grab with the Shelldock Isle. That's pretty sweet. And then it finds the Guy's Cradle. It also juices up the Guy's Cradle, right? Yeah, it's good here. Landfall for Tireless Tracker. Just doing a lot of little things well. I think with the Emery, the Jace, and the Reclaimer, we could have made Uro work, but we didn't know at the time. I think Dragon Engine's my weirdest card left, but it's so sweet with Greaves, right? It's so sweet with this equipment. Good with Umezawa's, good with the Shadow Spear. I can almost see cutting the Lightning Greaves. There's some good activated abilities here. There's like Emery and stuff. Like Cannoneer might want to launch in first turn it comes down. I think I'm going to cut it though. The Greaves. Sometimes it just doesn't do enough. And we want to keep the creature count as high as possible. Paradoxical. I don't love it, but it is good with Grim Monolith, right? It's possible it should be like a Wall of Roots or something. The Paradoxical. This is only 7, 8-ish green if you count Cradle. And the Wood of Voodles can get blue with the Triome. So blue's at like 10 here. We have that double blue card, but I'm gonna make this 9/9. Those on-color Moxen looking good. Have I tried ChatGPT with MTG? Oh yeah. Some months back, I was like, ChatGPT, make me the best Magic deck possible. Oh, hello. Glad I'm not drawing that shit. This is like a pretty good hand for this deck. pretty good start, if I had to say so. No discard blocks. Oh, that's fine. How's the Cuban today? It's going all right, Jigrash. Love to be Emerying here, but I think getting this tracker rolling's better. Then next turn we can like equip and play Emery and that sort of thing. Alright, if we still haven't killed them by the time Shelldock gets turned on. There's a fucking Kappa Cannon here under there. Yeah, we played it yesterday. Trime. It's a good one. Yeah, went through the whole Christmas list yesterday. The Christmas playlist. That's some 120 songs. Let's auto yield some stuff. I think I like equipping Shadow Spear. I'm gonna put it on the Patchwork too. Over the Tireless. Maybe Tireless is better. Get it all bolt range. I was just thinking like the Ward made it a better creature to less likely have to re-equip later. Well, let's just do that every game, right? Just draw 2 Moxes in our opener every single fucking game. I wonder if Sylvan Library is better than Jace in this deck. Jace can flashback like Fractured Identity, Pest Infestation. I guess those cards are good. I'm gonna board in the Sylvan Library over it. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Oh, I'm bringing in Hearse because they did graveyard stuff. Am I cutting Jace for it? I guess. I don't know. 2 pieces of graveyard hate. That could be sweet. That could be really good. Oh, maybe Paradoxical should come out. Yeah, I dig that. Should Endurance be in? How many green sources do we have? I think we have enough. Even more things. Maybe Dragon Engine's supposed to be the cut and keep my curve a little bit more stable. Maybe I should be playing Sylvan Library instead of Jace. One more green card to pitch to Endurance. I was going to change my sideboard plan like 5 more times here. Don't mind me. So normally I wouldn't keep this, but I think with them going Faithless Looting, makes me think that like Hearse has a really good chance of being live, and like Spellbomb's probably pretty good, and True Name's a good card, right? No double Mox, easy Mulm, yeah. In the dark, I would agree. This would be an easy Mulm. Bummer. Excuse me. Sneezed so hard I clicked an Elvish Reclaimer. Bless me? Yeah, hail Satan. For Shelldock, I think Umezawa's has the best chance of mattering among these 4 cards. They're all good cards, but they're not like late game cards, really. Maybe the Cradle. How about I get the Lantern down after they like snagged my Hearse, I think they are doing Reanimator stuff. And then next turn, I'm just going to slam this True Name, I think. Opponent's definitely doing Reanimator stuff, Fine. Really wanted to play True Name this turn. I can't just go around with shields down, right? Not after they just spent 3 cards trying to set up the graveyard. You like Sentinel? Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna grab my 1 blue card here. We have like 9 green sources in the deck though, right? We'll have 1 from Shelldock. So 8 out of 26. Then we can also like draw blue cards to cast. Don't want to hit our own graveyard with hers because we have Emery to rebuy stuff. Drawing a green source would be a relief here, though. Get the Sentinel down, get that rolling. Is Rona noticeably better? I think Rona's always been good. I don't think it's noticeably changed, no. That's awkward. Here we go. And I'm actually going to cast Once Upon a Time. Where was I supposed to play with Kramer? Yeah, we're not really playing a deck with removal. There's the Umazawas that's underneath our Isle here. Maybe Reclaimer could help me get into that sooner. Start like pulling lands from the deck. Sack Forest, go get a fetch land. Depending on what they're doing here, that Snake Attack might be really bad. Like the 1/1 was holding back like 7 power on my side, right? And Sentinel makes value when it attacks. Oh, it's a bummer thing, Bobby. Good luck getting through it. Okay, that's a good attack. Sack the snake rebuys. That's all good things to be doing. I'm going to activate Hearse here, even though they could, like, Entomb plus Shallow Grave. Which would be a bummer. But I think the growing the Hearse is not irrelevant. You feel like Hearse is preventing some stuff? Yeah. Did you watch the start of this game? They like used a removal spell on Soul Guide Lantern. The bat got the Hearse initially. And so I bounced it with Spellbomb to get the Hearse back. Seems very likely that the Hearse is mattering. Based on the opening. So close to this shell.com. Should have attacked before cracking my clue. Let's see what this jar does. The owl's gonna be active. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, looks like it. Endurance would have been a really cool one to draw off that, Yeah, that does nothing, right? Unless they have another draw 7. That would fucking suck. If they jarred into Bowmaster plus Twister or something. Yeah. Well, fuck me. Oh, the white source is exiled. Shit. So I won't have it for Fractured Identity here. I guess I have the Coalition Relic. Well, whatever. Oh, it all gets discarded to jar anyway. Sure. Fair enough. But they're so good. The cards are so good. I don't want to discard them to jar. This isn't fair. They get to play all this stuff. Yeah, simply choose not to discard. Well, time to see how good Umezawa's is. Got some work to do, huh? Looks like they are playing Animate Dead. Hell yeah. I thought the Orc Army was just gonna eat it. I think I'll hold on to the Triumph, cycle next turn. Got a lot of mana here. Suddenly it's winnable. Oh yeah. I mean, this was all face up, right? Might sacrifice the Phyrexian Germ, throw the Null Cyst on the True Name. Do 8 damage here, go up to 3 counters. And then move the Nettle Cyst over to the Crab token. Having an extra blocker could be really good, though. Just an extra body. And it's supposed to hit with True Name and maybe even move the Umezawas over. That Shellback's terrifying. A little scarier out of Reanimator than what I'm doing. Yeah, I explored on the Germ, but I drew a card. Didn't get a 1-1 counter. I guess I activate the Hearse here and hit Faithless Looting. It's a little sketch with the Italia on top. They could be like trying to set up a Shallow Grave on it in response to activation. Let's lead on cycle. I think it's tough whether to equip the Nettle Cyst or not. It'd be 9 damage. Losing a blocker seems like a big deal. With the life totals and them having an 8-8 and all that stuff. Another 6 damage is also a big deal. Clockwise. Like 3-turn clock versus like 4 or 5. Wish this true name had Vigilance. Deck needs a Batter Skull. Big Hearse, yeah, but the Hearse needs to be crude, right? If it's gonna block. The reason that they blocked with the Bowmaster is they thought I was just gonna kill it with Umazawas anyway. And they were worried about me clearing their Orc token. Well, hopefully this doesn't beat me. Traxa. Literally pulling whatever from their deck. They have 10 cards in their deck. Oh, we get to see what the remaining 10 cards are. There's Hull Breacher. There's a Fire Covenant. Oh, this Dak Faden's annoying. Dak Faden, Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, I think we knew that they had a Kolaghan's Command in there somewhere. Maybe we didn't. Noxious ass stack of cards. I don't think these are good enough, opponent. I think you're gonna have to crack that jar. Go digging. They only have 4 cards in their library. So these are the cards that they added to their hand. And I shouldn't have deleted the old cards, because that's what their library is. Those are also important cards to keep in mind. Oh, I guess they're all listed right here. Yes, their library is Fire Covenant, Inti, Haunted Ridge, Hindatarok. The deck is those 4 cards, and this is their hand. Fucking wild spot, hum. You have 4 turns. They're just shocking me with Kolaghan's, sure. Anyway, Dead is the only reanimation card that we know about. They have 2 unknowns in hand. I actually really dig this. Now we can move the Nettlecyst thing around. Alright, we just need to top deck Stroke of Genius. We got this. They're passing. What are they holding up? I'll just Hull Breacher. Feels wrong. Yeah, same. Prince of Iowa. Big same. Fucking excellent draw. It's just the best draw. I took the Shadow Spear so early. Big fish. Yeah. The biggest. Big fish. I think we pump with the Umazawas here, right? Because it's dealing the damage and getting me the life. I got a thing. A non-token creature. Okay. By Patchwork. Oh, it shrinks me a little bit, sure. Yeah, let's get our pump on. Shadow Spear once again putting in work. Yeah. Been really impressed with it in this cube. Holy shit, Drawley. Thanks for the $50 donation. Merry Cube-Miss. One of your favorite places to spend time when you have the chance. Hell yeah. I'm always happy to see you here. Seems like you're always super positive and funny and stuff. Wasn't it lethal if I didn't kill the Ophimancer? Maybe. I guess. We didn't know that we were going to top deck a Shadow Spear, right? Hey, Progenimator, I think it's the 13 months. Do we re-equip anything here? Put the Nettle Cyst on the Crab, maybe? I think they're going to steal the Umazawas. Yeah, wouldn't that be wild? If they took Shadow Spear here over Umazawas and Nettle Cyst? They're looting? You know what's in your deck, though. Isn't there, like, nothing in the deck that can save them? They bottomed opponent. You know, you know what's there. No hate? Yeah, no hate. If they actually do have Oracle as their last card, the last unknown, that'd be wild. Does stealing any of these artifacts still help? I think if they take Shadow Spear and put it on the Orc army and smack for 9, they go up to 13. And that denies me something for Nettle Cyst. The Nettle Cyst is only 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4. I only deal 11 damage back. I think if they take the Shadow Spear and equip in, we still have a game. It's hard, you know, they only have like a few cards left and they're not great or whatever, but this hand would be so much better if we had a Tropical Island in here. I'll try it. I almost like don't even want to play the Llanowar Elves, right? Because then I'm not playing Jason too. I guess you still play it and you fetch your Tri-Land on turn 2 and run out Spell Bomb. Oh shit. Never mind, this rocks. Isn't it great when you just like get to have everything? And I'm only a mana away from Fractured Identity, and we can True Name Nemesis next turn against our red opponent. I'm a strong, independent wizard, and I don't need no man, a crypt. I could once upon a time for a land before true naming. I kind of just want to put the true name. Oh, let's just loot. Hoping this fracture you can steal like a dragon or something, right? Yeah, there was no thought to choosing myself there, Tibalt. Do you think I should have considered it more? Kind of what were the opponents on about over there? Are they actually like a weird control deck? Are they about to blow up the world? Looks like they got 2 mana crypts going, right? With the true name and the mana crypt here. Wow, catching strays from Prince of Iowa. Yeah, fuck that. Sick. Now I'll gain some life just to rub it in. Flip my Jace. We got a Fractured Relative Flashback here. Glory be. They did have a dragon. No Exert. Oh, they're trying to 2 for me here. Might be a matchup where Treachery's good, based on what we saw. Pest Infestation definitely stays in. What's this Paradoxical doing in the stack? Why am I playing that card? Terra Sunder actually looked good against them. I like it against the Hangerback thing, right? I'm gonna cut Patchwork. This looks good. Sweet. That game was sick. I dug that game. It appealed to my... I don't know, something. I had fun! Sometimes that's all you need. This hand's slow. I do like the Pest Infest. Deck's got 2 Moxen in it. This is like a solid early blocker, too. I might regret this one. Might regret this keep. Go figure. Want to lead on the island there, so we grab our... If we get our fetch against the Tri-land. Oh my god. The Saga's gonna be so good. I need to, like, rip a Mox here, so I can just pop the Saga. And not deal with all this shit. That's not what happened, though. I guess Spellbomb can deal with one of the Saga tokens. And the Pest Devastation will clear the rest. I guess that's something, huh? It's not the worst. A little stabilizing, and then next turn we can play the Sentinel and pop Spellbomb. Keep developing a bit. Was not a bad Pest Infestation. The Pest Infestation was the main reason that we kept the hand. Would have been so much better if we'd had a Mox, though, right? Or a Mana Dork or something. Yeah, the Aether Spellbomb was gonna pop that token regardless. They didn't serve with the Bomat Courier because then I can block 1 and 1, and they both dime. This seems like an irritating card to deal with. Our deck has like Umezawas and stuff in it too. Life gain equipment. And next turn we could go like Treachery into something. We can go Treachery into Creature plus bounce with Spellbomb. Could be a really sick turn. So it looks like a good cube card. It's really good, yeah. For a bit, there was like this, big question mark with green. What green was trying to do in the cube. And now it feels like we've got some real solid mid-range threats. I mean, there were some mid-range threats before, but they were all, like, kind of clunky. Getting all the Thruns out. Wow. We should be taking the Bomat Courier for Kappa Cannoneer. Could play the Cannoneer. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, we would Treachery the Bomat Courier, then we could have used it to pay for the Cannoneer, and we'd still have Aether Spellbomb up right now. Yeah, Sentinel before Cannoneer or after Cannoneer both feel sick. You can improvise multiple times, Helior. We would tap both the Spellbomb and the Bomat Courier. You can play a Kappa Cannoneer with like 1 land in play if you have enough artifacts. You're fine, Helior. Been there, friend. I think we let them start drawing. Yeah, with some real nice pressure there. Kappa Cannoneer is a real messed up card. Get it while you still can, right? While it's still going late. People are passing that card, and it's better than I expected it to be. I was like excited to play with it, and it's better than I was expecting. No chill. Only hype. Oh man, that card's pretty good here. Snapping up that true name. It's exiled now too. I'm not getting that back. Oh, we finally drew this paradoxical outcome. We'll see if it actually does anything for me. And against a blue-black opponent, I like running out the Mox Sapphire. If you sandbag your Moxen and your opponent like plays a draw 7, you feel silly. And it's vulnerable to more discard in your hand. In play, it's vulnerable to like Dak Theft or Pestifestation type cards. I'm gonna do the charge counter thing instead of running out hard evidence. Yeah, my Nettle Sast. Opponent's being a real no fun McGillicuddy over there. So Paradoxical Outcome does not work with tokens very well, so it has no synergy with the hard evidence. We might as well just crack our token. Crack our clue, get a little deeper. No Hull Breacher, no Orc, please. I said please. Okay, good. Our Reclaimer's not going to serve. It's instead going to go tutor up a Guy's Cradle from this spot. Yeah, hell yeah. That is that's so exciting for me. This is their plan. It's like exactly what. Tap out for a 2-1, no abilities. All right, we agree. Resolves, no takebacks. That resolves. That's your play. Yeah, yeah. I think they see where this is going, right? Between the Pessimization and the Paradoxical Outcome, like, yeah. About to untap here, make a bunch of dudes, draw 4 cards, replay everything. So I don't really know what the opponent's doing, right? We just saw like a discard spell and some blue-black mana. Could be Treachery's amazing. Could be I want this Hearse. What do you think the odds are that they're doing reanimatory stuff? I mean, Hearse could just be a threat too. Let's play Hearse over Patchwork. And let's bring in Sylvan Library over nothing. Cool. Good talk. Sometimes that happens, Dibble. Sometimes Magic is so hard, and sometimes it's really not. It's kind of wild how it fluctuates. It's hard to mulligan too aggressively, based on what we've seen so far. Well, they are playing Grixis. This is a bad hand, though, to be clear. This is, you want to go back and look for a Mox or something. Like I would have mulled this in the dark. But after last game, I'm less. That is fishing for instants and sorceries. Mox? Just draw Mox, yeah, right? Just get rewarded. Steal my spell bomb. They do not. I think I am gonna draw a card. Man, my draw is not, it's not improving. All right, tracker, no land drop your turn. Okay. Yeah, tracker worse than Call the Herd. This Chariot sketch, too. Like, do you even cast the Chariot? Oh, interesting. They just looted away Najila. Really unsure if I'm supposed to play the Chariot. And just, like, let them steal the Chariot, but then I've got some cats. Cats are the good part, right? Clue should have been correct on my turn. I don't know why I'm playing into, like, Hull Breacher and stuff. Are we kidding? Well, you can't have the top card. You can only get the 2 cards after that. Ooh. Aw, bummer. You're playing the dork over there. I feel like I want to 2-drop Shelldock. I feel like that's a great thing to do. Do we need to pressure deck fading soon? Yeah, Float Hat. What's your fucking point? Oh, I'll just push the magical pressure button. I'll just draw like a non-artifact threat. Get that crab in there. Hey, Caleb, why are you losing? Why aren't you winning? I think I'd try winning if I was in your spot. Yeah, agreed. That does seem better. Oh, things got flash. I was wondering why they didn't replay it. Push it off a table. The deck. Yeah, just fucking... Hey, what's that over there? Slam the table so it falls off. The good news is our Shelldock's going to be turned on. They've already wastelanded this game. What am I in the mood for? Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Doomwank, thanks for 42 months. Doom. Yeah, cue for charity hype. Should be a good time. I've been telling everybody, I think it's Jim's year. Putting all my money on Jim. Even trying to handicap himself by adding Doomwake to the squad. I think he's still got a good chance. I don't think we can run out this Cannoneer, right? Now with the deck over there. Should I flip Jace and just like flashback hard evidence? Hey, Rocky Poker, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the prime. Oh, James. Is Mr. Bush still here? Did you see the Judas Priest is playing in Chicago? I wasn't sure if that would interest you even remotely. I thought their last album was dope. We could just cast Lorien Revealed, like play Mox, play Forest. Oh, I wouldn't have enough blue. I wouldn't have enough blue to Lorien and activate Shelldock. I'll spin the damn Mox. Should I stop taking on this thing? That seems fine. Plump Manatee with the 17-month sub saying, Merry Festivus Eve. May your spaghetti forever be long in El Dante. I love that. Hey, Wreckage thinks the 16 months. Oh, thanks, Rocky. A little bit more Caleb time, eh? Hey, Wreckage 09, thanks for 16 months. Yeah, when I'm at the restaurant, when I go to a restaurant and the spaghetti's too long, I send it back. Make them break it in half for me. Well, now I kind of regret not flashing back the hard evidence. Should I just let this thing hit me? Feels fucking awful, right? How am I supposed to answer this, Lelia? Like, this thing draws me 2 cards now. This draws me an extra card. This draws them an extra card for the rest of the game. Kind of hate it either way. Okay. Paradoxical outcomes shouldn't care whose side of the board the things are. Just that you own them. How sick would that be? Just like scoop up all those cards. Man, I can't even attack this fucking deck. What do I need here? Maybe Umezawa's. I guess I should have gotten the I should have Lorien revealed for the land last turn, so I could fracture identity now, Chum takes 6. I think I'm fine to scoop in this one. We had some powerful cards in hand, but I don't see a way out from here. If I had drawn, like, I don't know. Yeah, deck just answers a lot of my good stuff. Let's get Hearse out of here. This back in. Do I have a clean answer to deck? I don't think so. Fractured. Fractured's my best answer. And then it's still whatever they stole back. Need white mana. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Lorien should have gotten the Triumph earlier, maybe, just in case we drop deck Fractured. Fractured would have been good. Like, you take the deck, and then you take your 2/2 back, and then all of a sudden you got a board. But it needed to be that turn, right, with us at 8. I think Treachery's kind of bad against them. They don't have, like, a critical mass of creatures, and their creatures aren't that large. I think the deck is, like, literally the only card that mattered that whole game. But it was very annoying. You don't play Greaves? We could. Or Lilia. Yeah, Treachery on Lilia is good. And hard for me to answer. It's like that or Paradoxical, right? Paradoxical looked really good game 1 and really poor game 2. The Chariot was like the exciting thing about this opener, Not enough Moxen in these draws. We are going to be cycling the Lantern, yeah, almost assuredly. Lantern did something. This guy in favor of Reclaimer this turn. If they don't deal with Emery this turn, like rebuying... Oh, well. Valid. I guess it gets me to Shelldock. Still just not that good. Oh, they have the same issue, the Jace and the Emery. Let's play the Emery. It'll at least, like, boost the Reclaimer. Boost the Reclaimer and turn on Shelldock. Not that this Shelldock's super impressive. Well, fair enough. Gotta imagine they're taking Jace here, just because they'd rather have a Jace. Neither really does anything with that Crocus across the board. Yeah, the Crocus was absurdly good this game, right? Multiple must answers, just getting straight up answered. Hey, sup, Amio? Hope you had a good stream. Oh, there's a fucking card. Wish I hadn't just gotten wastelanded, I think Soul Guide's supposed to chill just because of the DRC. Do they have Dak this turn? They do not. Okay. That's still pretty good, though. Leaving me with nothing to put the equips on. Man, this game is going poorly. If y'all couldn't tell, this is this is not our ideal. Man, away from getting the Cannoneer down. Cannoneer this turn would have been good. I think Cannoneer next turn is going to be too slow if we just like rip it on tap land. Definitely would have just jumped FTK if they'd served there. Dang. This deck was playing real smooth those first 2 rounds in the first game here. I imagine a lot of people would have bet on the 3-0. But that's why you play the games out, right? That's why you play them out. GG's. I think that second hand in particular, I probably should have sent back. Just a little too medium. A little too slow. I actually like Fury over